educational system. And I know this is going to be controversial, and everyone out there like, teachers are doing God's work. Don't even get me started. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to be doing a super chill fall makeup look today while also talking about politics. Why? Because I want to. I'm trying to make my channel more towards that, because makeup is not the end all be all of human existence. We don't all live in a mansion that's pink and like drink matcha tea or whatever the hell that is that all like the makeup YouTubers do. I'm not like that, and neither should you be. Be yourself. But if that's who you are, then maybe not so much. Before I forget, remember to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And I also do have a Patreon. Hey, if you want to give me money to buy a car, be super cool, and I will appreciate you forever. And remember to share this video. Please share and give it a thumbs up if you like. So I'm just going to be doing my makeup again. It's going to be like a chill session. I'm just going to be talking. I don't have anything planned. I have like a subject in mind that's been like bugging me, so I'm going to talk about it. And just so you know, I'm using, oh, it's the wrong one. I'm going to be using a little bit of this CC cream by It Cosmetics because I like it. And should I put my hair back? Probably. So I hope you guys are liking the change in my channel more towards the political nature, because like I say, I know I started a makeup channel, but that's never what I wanted it to fully be. Just full transparency here, that's not what I want, because there's more to me than just I like to do makeup. That's like all it is. So I figure when I'm not doing makeup, I'll just talk about things. What's wrong with that? I have opinions, and I did notice there's probably a need for a more conservative makeup channel out there. So I'm trying to gear towards that, because I'm tired of being lectured by all these makeup YouTube channels about how I need to educate myself. You lost me, beauty world. All the people I used to watch, oh my god, even my favorite one, you guys probably know who that is. It's just I just reached a point. I'm like, no, you know what? I can't listen to this anymore. And if you want to know, I'm also using the It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Bye Bye Foundation Brush, number 22. It's also my favorite. And I'm going to be sad when the hairs start coming out in this one. You know what I mean? Like, you know when it's time for a new brush, because all the hairs end up on your face instead of in the brush. It's alright, I'll buy another one. So yeah, I just said goodbye to a lot of people I used to follow. I reached a point, like, I can't support you if all you're going to be doing is putting up black squares on your Instagram because of George Floyd, and like, instead of like waiting for all the details to emerge about that, just maybe like shutting up a little, like just wait till people figure out what happened, and if indeed there was wrongdoing, we'll all be behind that and say, well, we need justice, regardless of the color of the skin of the person who it happened to. But George Floyd got attention because he was black. If that was a white person, would anybody care? Nope. And then details emerged, and well, he's a thug, and his actions kind of led to his death. So too bad, so sad. There goes another thug. Another one bites the dust. Oh! Oh man, I'm gonna get so much hate for that one. But I don't care. You can leave your mean comments down below if you so choose. Or, if you understand what I'm saying, let me know down below. We'll have a chat. Because I do think there's a need for somebody out there. Because I did notice, I couldn't find any conservative voices out there that also did makeup, like in the beauty world. None, except for, there was one. I'll try to link her down below, because I found one. I'm like, one in this like huge YouTube world. So yeah, I'm gonna be that person. So I started a Facebook Live thing the other day. I had a few views. I'm new to it, and I was watching this video, and it really irritated me. And the premise was, it was a white girl, and I'm only mentioning color because it's relevant to what I'm saying. Normally, All you'd have to do is say person, but all of a sudden we're not just people, we're defined by the color of our skin. How sad, right? And she was saying, this white girl was saying to another white person that they can't have an opinion on race because you're white. Does anyone else see a problem with that statement? You just gave your opinion on race and you're white. It's really, really messed up to me, and I'm so sad to see people just blindly saying stuff like this. Like, when did we just turn into this weird society? When did it start? How did it happen? And I have a feeling, I do know Obama was the start of a lot of it, but also the educational system. And I know this is going to be controversial, and everyone out there like, teachers are doing God's work. Don't even get me started. Do I think there's a lot of really good teachers out there? Yes. Do I think majority of them are good? No, I don't. And I think we've definitely been given plenty of proof that majority of them are in it to tell your children how to think, what to think. I don't know how that doesn't scare the bejesus out of you guys, but it does to me. And I'll tell the story real quick. So I was it was a government class. I think it was my senior year in high school. And I remember the teacher's name. And we were filling out voter registration things. It's like this is how you do it. And I don't know if they were legit yet, but we were filling them out so we could see what they were all about. And this is how you cast your vote. And I was like, all right, that's relevant in a government class. Yeah, this makes sense. And so I, at that point, did not know if I was a Republican or a Democrat. So I told the teacher that. I said, I don't know what to put. Like, we never really went over, like, the main differences. And it wasn't something that we were ever really, like, taught, which is weird to me. You know what my teacher said to me? I'll never, ever forget it. She goes, just put Democrat. And I didn't know any better. So what do you think I put? I put Democrat. And I've carried that story with me for so long. I've never forgotten it. And at the time, I wasn't into politics. So, like, how did I know? I'm like, oh, well, that must be true. Like, there must be something weird about Republicans. Holy jeez. So, and that was, like I say, 2001, 2002. And how terrifying is that? Like, if I had children, would I be telling them of more, like, conservative principles? Of course. But as a teacher, that is not your place. And you can tell it definitely goes on. Because, like, all of a sudden we have this weird generation, like, young people that just, number one, think that they can talk to adults in such a disrespectful manner. Holy Lord, this is true. And I know I don't have kids, so people could say, oh, how could you even say that? Like, how would you know? Well, I am a manager and a boss. And who do I, like, majority of the people there? They are young kids under the age of, like, 19 usually. And usually I hire them, and then I see them, like, through their high school careers, and then they go off and do their own thing. Boy, oh boy, do I have some stories for you. That'll be another video. I'll be calling someone out too. Oh man, I'm gonna do it. And I've noticed this weird, like, disrespect for authority happened probably about 10 years ago. I started noticing a major shift. And it's a weird thing. I don't like it. And if I had, like, a high school age kid, I wouldn't teach them that, like, their opinion matters so much and you need to, like, go out into the world and you need to skip school for a day to go protest something. Freaking 17 years old? Are you kidding? Do you remember when you were 17? Holy frick, you didn't know anything. I'm not saying that 17-year-olds can't know anything, but what I'm saying is that when they haven't even been out in the world yet, like the real world, Like, we've all been there. I'm not saying that, like, oh, you have no idea. Until you get a job and you realize you have to pay for an apartment and then you have to support yourself. Because, fun fact, majority of young kids, they start off as typically Democrats. As the person ages, turn Republican. Why do you think that is? We all know why that is, because real world happens, and the things that maybe you were taught in high school by these teachers, it's all a lie. Do you like my eyebrows? They're not perfect. They're going all over the place. But do I care? No. This is going to be more of a fall look. So I'm going to be using some of my Sultry palette and some of my Norvina palette, if you have any of those. But if not, I'm just mainly going to do browns and like a deep burgundy color. Yeah. So I'm going to be using Passion from my Norvina palette and Dystopian and Twig from my Sultry palette, and then some glitters mixed in there. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. And so there's like this weird thing that exists with a lot of young kids that seem to be, they're radicalized, and it's so weird to me. Like, where did you hear that? Where did you learn that? One, that's not true. That's not true. And then you could also make the argument, well, how do you know it's true? You do a lot of research, and you watch things, not so much opinion polls, but you watch like C-SPAN. That's mainly the news source that I get. C-SPAN, man, really interesting, and it also like opens up your eyes to how the whole process works. It's really, really helpful, and I would advise, instead of people going to watch MSNBC and CNN or even Fox, go watch C-SPAN. Watch the real thing. Get involved that way. Learn the real issues, not just what somebody thinks about it. And it might change your perspective. And I think it's sad that I think a lot of young people have been led down the wrong path, and I don't think that's fair. As a young person, you deserve better than that. Why does that look so weird? Yeah, so all of a sudden, like, we have this weird thing with young people where, like, all they're doing now is, like, calling people racist. Holy frick, is that getting old? Am I right? I've been a victim of this before. Oh, man. I told this one girl off so hard. I made her cry twice. Oh, it was so good. I really do like when I make people cry, I have to tell you. But I'll be telling that story. Don't you worry. Not today, but eventually I will. And, why is this eye always look vastly different than this eye? What is this? I don't know. It just looks muddy. Why is that all coming off as, like, muddy? I don't like it. Why is it muddy? You know what? I need a softer, fluffier brush. I need to fluff all this out. Yes. Oh, that's green. Well, we're gonna see. Thomas Sowell? Is that how you would say his name? He's an American economist. And, what is that word? Social theorist. His words, I've been really paying attention to him lately. I really like the stuff that he has to say. Really, really insightful on, like, politics and just, oh, what is that? And I found this one quote, and I wish more people would, like, listen to this. Hold on, let me find it. 1 second. This is a quote from him, and I love this. The most basic question is not what is best, but who shall decide what is best. Who out there can agree with this? It's weird to me that all of a sudden we're placing such importance in saying that, like, oh, well, this person on this channel said this, and this person is going to decide this, and they are right. And, like, there's no questioning anymore. And I've always been that person to question stuff like that. Oh, frick. Like, who, like, voted you, like, king of, like, morality or who voted you in on, you know, XYZ policy. And it's weird, and I think a lot of people are not questioning that anymore. Like, maybe, I do think we have to go back to questioning. We don't have to be so, you know what I mean, destructive. Like, if you disagree with something, there are so many ways to have your voice heard if you disagree with something. And it's not going out and, you know, trashing businesses. Whoever thought that that was a good idea? Seriously. I'm still confused on this whole thing. But really, it's who decided that? Who should be the one and only voice on anything? And I think it's a really, really good idea to just sit back and take notice of the people that are telling you all of these things. Just challenge yourself and just take notice. I think it's a very good practice. Even if you think you know what you believe, you know, I've changed my mind before, and everybody shouldn't, like, just don't be afraid of changing your mind. It doesn't mean that you know, failed at something. It just means you're growing. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone would be in complete support of that. And so there's another quote by him, and I was oh man, where is it? Hold on. Okay, this is another good one, and I love this. He said, "The next time some academics tell you how important diversity is, ask how many Republicans there are in their sociology department." This speaks volumes, because the people right now that are championing this whole, like, oh, you're not diverse enough, you're racist, and then you ask for, of course, like, proof of such a thing, like, well, why do you think this person's racist? Then they just call you ignorant and to go educate yourself. Be wary of these people, because if they can't even back up what they're saying, chances are they don't have an argument. And I think it's true. All these people that are saying, oh, the United States is so racist and we lack diversity and it's because of racism and blah, blah, blah. But then when you do question such a thing, like, does your diversity circle include people that have other ways of thinking? Usually that answer is no. And this is very, very, very sadly true. Like, do you have any, if you're, you know, on the left, do you have any Republican even friends? And you'll see a lot of videos of people going out there and asking people, like, would you ever be friends with a Republican? And these are the people on the side of, like, rioting and all that. And they're like, ew, no, never. I'm like, well, then how are you the one to stand up and tell me that, like, I'm the racist one? How does that make any sense? And the answer is it doesn't. I'm just putting some dark brown. Yeah, these colors. Now this palette is a little old now, and I think I'm starting to see the effects of that because it's just coming off as, like, patchy now. I've had them for a couple of years, but I'm gonna try to work the best way I can with these. And I'm also gonna be doing another video of, like, insane makeup things that just, like, it bugs me. I understand the artistry to a lot of YouTube channels, and it's just, like, ridiculous stuff. But there's a point to where it's annoying me now, where, like, these people have, like, millions of followers, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of it also is, like, photoshopped, and it's not. It kind of bugs me, because you're giving people, like, this false sense of, like, stuff that you can do, and also it's not realistic. Why is that patchy? That's bugging me. Hold on. Patchy. Why are you so patchy? Why are you so patchy? Alright, now, where's that color? Alright, now I'm going to try to input. I don't know if this is going to get muddy really, really quickly. Or should I do... You know what? Alright, this might be... I might fast forward this because it's gonna take like a little bit more maneuvering, and I think you'll just get bored with this. So I'll be right back. Hey, so what do you think? Look at the liner. How fun. I don't know why. It felt like something I should do. Reminds me of one of the cakes I've done. So this is an ultra fall look, and I'm loving this. If I could have like little like maple leaves drawn here too, oh man, I would do it. It feels like Christmas but fall, and I'm living for it. So yeah, so back to what I was saying. It's beyond me how everyone's so quick to call everybody racist. It's so sad because one, like, when you say stuff like that and the people out there saying that like all Trump supporters have to be racist because how could you support a racist? And I just always have to say, like, why are you saying that Donald Trump is a racist? And then they're like, there's never an argument behind it. That's the thing I have a problem with. And they're like, are you kidding? I'm like, no. Like, can you tell me what? Like, maybe educate me? Because you know how you guys always tell people to go educate yourself? So I'm asking you, like, if you can teach me something, I can learn from something, please do share. Like, maybe you know something that I don't know. And they're like, there's plenty of reasons. There's plenty of examples out there. I'm like, okay, well, that's why I'm asking. So can you give me one of them, please? And then they usually never know what to say except for talking about the border. Him wanting a border wall is obviously an example of Donald Trump being racist. And if you support Donald Trump, therefore you are. That argument is extremely flimsy. It doesn't hold up because you're like, wait, how is a border? So does that mean because I have a fence around my... I don't, but if I did have a fence around my yard, that makes me racist. Everything's racist. Doesn't make sense. Why would you not protect the United States? It's very logical. Every president is like called for like, we have a problem on the border, we need more border security. Even Obama said it. So now Trump says it and all of a sudden he's a racist. That it just speaks volumes. And it's just one of those things where like you can't even engage with people anymore, like when they start saying all this stuff. I'm like, no, you have to give me like actual evidence. And they never ever can, and it makes me very sad that that's true. I mean, it's a good thing that we don't have a racist president, because I don't think anybody would be standing for that. I certainly wouldn't. But there's nothing there, except for a long list of, like, employees that he's had that are black, people who have worked in his company, that he hired, that are black. Kind of speaks to the opposite. He just wants people working with him that are good at their job. There's like nothing more, and it's so it's tiring. Do you guys know what I mean? I don't know if you guys out there have had any experience with that whole thing. Like people calling you racist just because they can, I guess. Ooh, what kind of falsies should I do? Should I do these ones? Baddie. Ooh, I've worn these before. Ooh, this probably be a really, really good look. What is this? Is this glue? I hope so. So I'm going to be putting on these Baddie eyelashes. I love them. There is some old glue on these. Jaime. I hope you like that eye color. It's very, to me, that just says fall. Fall time. Oh, and pretty soon I'm going to be doing my backdrop. Well, I'm going to keep this behind me, my shelf, because I really, really like it. I'm going to do my fall get up and my, what do you call them? What are they called? Fall leaves. I think they're lighted too. I think. Don't quote me on that, man, because I'm not exactly sure. Just saying. Now, which eye do I always have a problem with? Left eye. I can always do my right eye good. It's the first one I put on too. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It could. I'm gonna try. So my challenge for today, please, I guess if you're out there and you don't agree with basically anything I'm saying, just think before you call somebody racist. It's kind of that's a harsh thing to say to somebody. And indeed, if they are in fact racist, still just calling them racist and then just like saying names and walking away isn't actually going to help anything. Do you know what I mean? You could offer to sit down with them and come at it from a more concerned point of view. And I think that's how you change minds. You don't just change minds by calling people names. Racist? Not cool with me. But if you wanted to change their mind, you know what I mean? Like, come at it from a different perspective maybe and just say, listen, I'm concerned about something because this is really bad. What is your issue? Like, talk to me. Why does that keep looking weird? Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Yes. And so that's the thing, like, just coming at it like that has that tactic ever worked with anybody in history? I don't think so. And I don't advise doing that, especially to people when there's like no facts behind what you're saying. You're just saying stuff and you're making yourself look like an idiot is all I can say. And let's not do that. Let's not look like idiots. Oh man. You know, I really do like this powder, this Makeup Forever one. I think it's nice. Yeah. See, now it'll look like this, and this is again why I'm using fake lashes. It's because without them and just mascara, don't I look kind of nuts? Yeah, I do. But don't worry, the lash is going to tie it in, and then all of a sudden it becomes really, really pretty. Should I do it? Oh, please work. Yeah. No. No. Why are you doing that? Stop it. I can feel that. That's the weirdest feeling. Alright, now I'm going to put on the second one. So if you want my opinion on which lashes are the best, and again, it depends on what your budget is. I know some cheap ones that are amazing, and I know some expensive ones that are amazing. I do like, where did I go? Ardell is kind of always my favorite, and my favorite type is the Demi Wispies. I think they're pretty, or the Double Up for a little bit more dramatic look. If you're going for, let's see, another affordable one are these ones, ColourPop. They're extremely affordable and insanely good. So highly recommend these ones. More higher scale if you're looking for something better, quote unquote. Doesn't mean they're better. But I do like these. These are more of like a $20 per pair price point. The Huda Beauty ones. Those are nice. And I got these in the style, I think they're, where are they? Hello, Claudia, number 6. Really, really like those. The magnetic ones I like, but my only issue with those is that the magnetic liner is a little bit hard to get off when you're washing your face. Just a little bit, more so than regular glue. If it doesn't matter to you, that's fine. Those are pretty. Why haven't I used those yet? Oh, I'll do that. That'll be a Halloween look one. I'm gonna start doing Halloween makeup again. I think I'm gonna redo the Halloween look that I did last year. I did a skull, and I loved it. I loved the way it came out, but that was my first time ever doing it. I had never practiced it before, so what you saw was me doing it for the first time. And I have some ideas for one this year, so I think I'm gonna be doing the same kind of look. Which other ones do I like? Yeah, these I really like. The Ardell Double Up. They're just a little bit more tight and compact. They don't form to my eye the best, but your eyes could be 100% different. I found some on Amazon. Oh wait, where's the ones that I like the most actually? I think Alice is the name. Where the hell are they? Oh, they're over there. I think they're by Alice. You can find them on Amazon. Super, super good. Stop it. Why could you not? Now I'm going to be going in with butter bronzer. What is that? Looks a little crazy, not gonna lie. Or at least the one eye does. Of course it's my left eye. That's the one eye that I just can never ever do. It's never the same, and I don't even know why. And thank you to all my subscribers that have been commenting on videos and saying ultra nice things, and I'm glad that you're watching. Welcome if you're new. Thank you very much. I'm trying to build this little community. I really liked so the video I did where I was doing my makeup like Blair White. If you haven't watched that, please go do. That was super fun because her makeup is just always, you know, beautiful, and because she's beautiful, and I love it. I am gonna do a little bit of blush with this look, and I'm gonna be using that one blush that maybe my subscriber went and bought. Yes, this one, Milani. It's in the color Berry Amore. Got some gold flecks in it. Yes, it's gonna be perfect. Oh man, sometimes I can get carried away with blush. I don't know about you guys, but I've always been used to like blush not really like coming off. Like you put it on your face, you just don't see anything. Oh, this is definitely a fall look. And I would have on like this cute, hello, where'd you go? You'd have on a little hoodie or a nice comfy fleece, and then if you can see what I'm doing, I'm just blending the blush into the contour and bronzer, all that. Should I do that? Oh, what is that? It's a little black mark. No. Aww. Should I do the faux freckle thing, you guys? I don't like that idea, and I never have, just because I don't know. I don't know why it bugged me that much. But I guess it would make sense for a fall look, maybe. I don't know. My face was so puffy the past few days. So, hello? Who are you? Sorry about that. Oh, it looks like so like fallish, you know what I mean? Oh, I love it. Now just some highlight. Oh, these things are killing my head. Can you guys wear headbands? Because I can't. I've never been able to. It kills. Hello. Thank you. Kills my brain. It's hard. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna put some yellow right over that gold, because I already put gold in the corner right there. But then what about some yellow right there and right there? Glow, and some right there. So yeah, I really liked doing that video, and you guys were super nice, and I hope you liked it. I would like to hear more on what kind of videos you guys are looking for. Techniques. I can't promise that I can like buy a certain palette if you want to see a certain palette, because I do not have money to do that. I mean, unless somebody puts me on like a PR list and like, you know, wants to give me products to review, I will do that. Yes, I will. Ooh, it's very glowy. Now, question here. For lips, should I go vampy? How about I try? Because I do have this really dark red color. Let's just try. Hey, so I did a super vampy red lip. For pictures, I think it's very pretty. It's kind of like Christmassy, but also fall, so it's like the transition from like fall to Christmas. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember to leave a like down below, share this video, even if one person that you share with shares it, and then one person if that person shares it, and we'll get this going. I think I really like this look, so challenge yourself. It's mainly just golds, browns, and some like darker mauve type color. You don't have to have the same palette that I did. It's a waste of money anyways. Just get the main colors. Any palette will do. And this lipstick was in a Sephora collection thing. I got a whole bunch of them. I think it's a pretty color. I don't always go out wearing red lips. I don't like it generally for my skin tone and the redness that I have in my cheeks, which you can see, even though that's blush, because I put on blush because I figured that'd be like a nice like cold, like get your like hot cup of cocoa, that kind of thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for more info. I'm gonna start doing some more live videos on there, just talking about my thoughts on makeup, politics, anything that's going on in the world. So if you care to hear that, please join me there. It'd be super fun. Start this little community. We'll go places, guys. You and me. We're gonna do this. So thank you very much, and until next time, remember to be kind. Be kind. Put some color in your world. Holy jeez. And stay humble. God bless. Bye. Push up. 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 Oh my lord. Hello. Hey. It's kind of pretty. I mean, like, my hair. Do you see? These are going to be outtakes. Do you see how my hair looks greasy? It's not. I just took a shower. What is this? What are you? I think those lips are pretty. Maybe not in, like, natural daylight.